If you're in a position in your business where maintaining the day-to-day operations takes up all your time, preventing you from being able to focus on growth and keeping you stuck at your current income level, if you feel like you're constantly putting out fires and you're chronically overworked, then listen up. 8,000 years ago, the development of human civilization was greatly accelerated by one invention, the barter system. People used the barter system for exchange, where participants in a transaction directly exchanged goods or services for other goods or services. For example, I would give you apples and you would give me chickens, or I would give you apples and you would work my land or provide some other type of service. Then 5,000 years ago, money was invented, giving us a way to earn IOUs from society that we can then exchange for access to goods and services. The barter system and later money was truly a game changer. Why? Because creation of goods, skill development, and provision of services all require a considerable time investment. And time is the only truly limited, unretrievable resource. What these systems of exchange allowed us to do was to save time via specialization and delegation. In this way, you could have the town butcher who deals with meat, the town watchmaker who deals with watches, farmer who deals with farming, and so on. This resulted in a net positive effect because the sum of the outputs of these specialized members of society was higher in terms of both productivity and quality of production than that of each person doing everything for themselves by themselves. Specialization and delegation were therefore one of the key elements in the acceleration of our development as a species. Yet, even today, in the 21st century, maybe due to the way our early life unfolded, or maybe to some personal predisposition, you and I are biased toward doing things by ourselves instead of seeking outside help, free or paid. In hindsight, this has been a huge block to my professional success, and probably to yours as well. If you're in the trenches of your business every single day, putting out fires, working in the business, if you're acting as the video editor, salesperson, marketer, service provider, and software developer of your business, then I've got bad news for you, my friend. You're never gonna make it big. Reason being, you can be very good at one or two things, okay at a couple, and then suck at the rest of the 20 things that you don't even have the time to do in the first place. If you want to level up and 10x or 100x your business, you need to step outside of yourself and you need to take a look at your business from a bird's eye view, like a system, similar to a micro society. It's not rocket science. If you get specialized experts in the necessary positions within your business, the results will be net positive. What holds most people back is the need to feel in control. If that's you, consider the concept of opportunity cost, also known as alternative cost. It signifies the missed opportunities resulting from choosing one alternative over another. Ask yourself, what's the cost of me holding on to control and meddling in all aspects of my business? The answer is you never have the time and the mental bandwidth to focus on the bigger picture because you're too busy running the day-to-day operations. In effect, if you don't sacrifice your need for control, you're choosing to sacrifice your business's growth over the long run. Another reason why you might be struggling with relinquishing control is you might feel like no one you hire is going to do the work as well as you. And the thing is, sometimes that's actually true. No one will do it as well as you. But again, remember time limitation and opportunity cost. Say you're a media buyer, but you're not just any media buyer. Skill-wise, you're in the top 5% of media buyers. Great for you, but you can still only handle up to a dozen client accounts. A fellow media buyer who you hire may only be able to do a 7 or an 8 out of 10 job compared to your 10 out of 10 work. But you could hire 5 such media buyers, each taking care of a dozen accounts, leading to your media buying agency handling 60 client accounts and making a lot more profit in the long run than what you could achieve by yourself. This is a service business example, but it's just as true when it comes to product-based businesses. You might say to yourself, product-based businesses are a lot more scalable, so if I'm good at products, what we've discussed doesn't apply to me. But see, time restriction and specialization do. You might do a 10 out of 10 job at marketing, but only a 6 out of 10 job at graphic design or video editing or sales or finance. So again, hiring 5 people to do a 8 out of 10 job is better than one of you doing a 10 out of 10 job at one thing and a poor job at a couple of others. Plus, the team you assemble should eventually outperform you as a unit since you hire specialists to fill specific roles. Again, this isn't rocket science, yet a lot of us have these irrational mental emotional barriers that prevent us from relinquishing control and making the necessary hires. A great way to overcome this bias and rationally decide when to hire is to look at your income per hour and compare that to the hourly cost to hire. If you make more per hour than it costs to hire for a specific specific task, you should probably hire someone and use your time to do what you do best and what makes you more money. Now, when it comes to what to delegate in terms of sequence, what works best is admin, then service or product, then sales, then marketing, and then executive. So first you delegate any administrative tasks related to running the business. These are mostly low-skill tasks that are taking up your time and focus away from your zone of genius, so you should hire someone to handle them first. After admin is handled and you have enough demand for your products or services, you can look to hire people to handle service fulfillment or product development and fulfillment. After that, it's time to delegate sales if you have anything that you sell via conversations either in person or via calls or chat. Then it's time to delegate marketing and finally executive functions like high-level decisions. Now obviously this isn't something you do overnight. It's a process that can take years and it takes hard work itself. But again, consider the opportunity cost. If you don't do this, the alternative is to stay where you are, overworked and your income capped. So both you and I better get at it. I'd love to know your thoughts on this topic and whether you'd like more content like this, so let me know in the comments, and if you have any questions, I'd love to address them. Now make sure to like this video to help me out with the algorithm and subscribe to the channel for additional business and marketing strategies that will make you more profit. And watch this video next to learn more about how you can improve your marketing in order to boost your revenue and profits and achieve more financial freedom.